to another video. So in this video, I'm going to talk about Bella's beauty routine. As you can tell, she's very beautiful skin. And of course, you want to know all her secrets, so let's dive right into it.
Ooh.
So Bella, can you tell what you do on a daily basis to maintain your skin?
Number one is drink a lot of water. Whether you're at the restaurant, at home, a lot of water also helps replenish the skin. And besides that, I am very religious to my favorite skincare line, which is Nars. I don't know if you can see this properly. Yes. So first, on a daily basis, I wash my face with the cleanser from Nars. Then follow up with the toner. And after the toner, I use the daily moisturizer. Also, guys, this you only need a very little bit. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. If not, I'll put the descriptions below. At nighttime, I follow the same routine, except for I use the night cream on my eye, under my eyes, where the puffiness actually can build up, what you call bags here in America. It is actually a very expensive skincare line for most of you that are watching, but that's what I use and I like it. Not only that, and I did use several different lines in the past, but I feel like what's worked best for me was the Nars skincare, so I stick to this. And also too, my foundation, my blush and primer, I just love the Nars skincare. And I do scrub the face twice a week.
Yeah.
And for my scrub, I use the St. Eve.
I like the
yeah.
and this as well. You have the peach?
Yes, I do have this peach. I use the peach and papaya. I believe that's what it is. Peach and papaya. You can pick this up at your local Walmart, the Dollar General. They even have it at the Dollar General as well. Marshalls,
yeah.
The Family Dollar. And it's very affordable, $2 or $3. And so I just use that to scrub my face. And for mask, I use Noxzema. You can also pick this up at Family Dollar. I don't know if they have it at the Dollar General because I never see it there. Walmart, it's available at Walmart and also on Amazon. And I use the mask at least twice a week.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I use for my skin.
Ladies and gents, take notes. Okay, so another question. Because living in Miami, especially here, it's all about looks. You know, when you go to restaurants, when you go to a club, you're always being judged. So
absolutely.
The looks here are very important. So how do you feel about using Botox or maybe fillers for you, personally?
Well, for me personally, actually, I don't use Botox. I don't promote it. And I'm actually not I don't know, I just don't like it. And I feel like, you know, we were sent this way in this world, and this is how I was brought in, and I don't see any of my role models using it. For example, my mother is my #1 role model. She's not using Botox. She's 53 years old. She's actually still young. She looked awfully young. In her dress size, she's still a small. And from time to time, I go to her closet. And she's not using Botox. My cousins are not using Botox. So I don't feel the need to, or the urge to use Botox, because it's not something that was promoted in my country to begin with. I come from a country where beauty is within, and what you see is what you get. We don't have any promotions or any media, so you know, any hypes on Botox or fillers. So to me, it was just like a no-no. Even here, living here in the United States, I don't feel the need, oh, I need a filler or anything like that. It's funny you say that, because you are the second person who asked me that, because recently I had a friend who asked me, if you could change anything about you, what will it be? And I was thinking about it, and she said, well, if you have to think about it, then obviously you're extremely confident about yourself. It's not being extremely confident about yourself, it's just being happy with yourself.
Yeah.
And being in a mindset, just like, not because you see it on TV all the time that you need to have it. It's how do you feel about yourself? Do you feel content with yourself? And I'm extremely content with myself. I don't feel the need to have that urge. I need fillers, I need Botox.
Well, that's good. Thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely.
And do you have maybe any advice, maybe for, younger girls who are thinking about that or are being pressurized by their friends?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, for those of you who don't know, since I'm always 25.
She's from 87, that's okay.
Thanks, Daya, for throwing me under the bus. In reality, I just turned 33 years old. I know it's actually not very noticeable. I get ID wherever I go. My advice to you is just like, don't follow this social media trend that you see. Everyone is going through this trend where they have to need the lip filler, the Botox, and so on and so forth. And remember, everything is just for the time. It's just a moment. It's just a phase. After that, it fades out. The old come back to reality. So don't follow this trend that you need to have Botox, you need to have a filler, and just be you. Be content with yourself. If you really feel like you need it, go ahead, by all means. But in reality, think about it, what you're injecting in yourself. Is it good for your body? Because 90% of the time, we don't even know what they're injecting on us.
True.
Yeah, so me, preferably, I prefer to stay natural. Not because that I'm so overly confident of myself, it's just because that none of my role models, when I look at my family line, no one is doing that. And for example, like I said before, coming from a country where this is not something being promoted, just because I live in America, doesn't mean that I have to follow every single trend that America is putting out there.
Yeah. So
just be you, believe in yourself, and don't think just because you don't have a filler, a guy's not gonna like you, or your friends will not respect you, or if your friends is actually and more involved in promoting this beauty trend, doesn't mean that you have to do it.
It's true. And also be aware of the risk. Because sometimes people are very easily talking about breast implants, but at the end of the day, it's an operation. How you say the word again in English? You get the anesthesia. So, it's a serious procedure. So,
it is.
So if you're thinking about it, really know all the pros and cons, and don't take it too light.
Oh yeah, because
there's always risk.
It's funny you mention that, because one time we were at the beach and there was this beautiful girl, Latina. I'm not sure what country she was probably from. She had these huge watermelons, and I told my husband at the time we were just dating, and I said to him, "Oh my God, look at those girls with watermelon. I'm so jealous." And I was like, "Look at her watermelons compared to my oranges." And she said, "What oranges? You don't have orange, you have grapes." And I was just like, grapes? How did I turn from oranges to grapes, if anything? And he's like, "Well, honey, you do have grapes, you don't have oranges." And most people would take that in a negative way and see it as an insult. But when he said to me, "Oh, you only have grapes, honey." And I thought about it, I was just like, you know what? I am proud and happy of my grapes. At the end of the day, this is what you see, this is what you get. Whether you like it or not, hey, he's still here. 4 years later, 2.5 years later, he put a ring on it. So obviously he loved my grapes.
How the Beyonce dance.
So a man gonna love you for who you are, not because of your beauty, not because of your grapes, not because of your big bum. Because in reality, beauty fade away. Beauty is skin deep. A lot of times people fail to realize that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing this.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. It's Bella and Daya. Stay tuned. We'll have more videos. Ciao, ciao. Bisous, bisous.
Bye.